I'm so sorry.
Da 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 da. It's Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter. We're here. We're queer. We're really unsure of our life choices. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to give everybody a chance to show up. Jazz hands, everybody. Jazz hands. Da 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 da. Welcome, one and all. It is I, the Grand Arbiter. Of course, I'm with my partner in crime, Madame Askew. It is our a number undeclared episode of Teatime with Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter. I don't know how many episodes we've done. We've done episodes all over the internet, and most of them will be lost to time. So
at least a decade. Many.
Oh no, are we frozen?
Oh no, are we both frozen? Our math.
No.
Fingers crossed of doom.
Oh no.
It's so
I think
fun.
there might be challenges on YouTube. Let's check on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and Twitch. Oh no.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing to be done. We're doing our best. That it's not us. It's the tech. It's the because we see each other, so it's not on our end.
Yes. So exciting. So if you're not with us on YouTube, you just got to witness my felines trying to take me out. If you're not, oh, hello, Karen. Hello. YouTube is being difficult, so we're not certain how things are going to go. And you know what's really fun is, what I love about this is that we're very excited to talk about WorldCon tonight. And we did a lot of prep, and also I'm excited because it's probably our only Friday tea of August.
Yeah, so, no, it's going to be a weird August for sure.
Yes, but you know why I'm being sarcastic, right? Because I am not happy that most people cannot see us. We're just going to hop over to Twitch.
Facebook is working. I think that we've got confirmation we're working on Twitch. I think that there might be an issue on YouTube. It also could just be there's a delay. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, but there's not a delay. There's just like a spinning wheel of doom and bad connection and
not a thing we can control.
No, it's just I hope that people will join us where we are streaming effectively.
Now it seems like it's working. It's fine.
Oh, great.
I think everyone is freaking out for no reason. Let's all chill out and just wait for a moment. Let YouTube think about herself. She's just writing herself.
Look, all I'm saying is it's our only Friday tea in August, and I want to be with everybody because we have a lot of things we want to talk about, and it's very disappointing when some company thwarts us. I'm tired of being thwarted by capitalism, Grand Arbiter.
It's true. It's unfortunate because I don't think we can escape to space. That's not. I think space is already contaminated. Unfortunately,
contaminated. They all went out there with their like phallic rocket ships, and they're like trying to plant flags on things. They're menaces. Yeah, and thank you, Tracy. You. Look, you very much, Tracy. Oh, no. Yes. Sweet baby Tesla. Grand Arbiter.
Yes.
We need to pivot.
I'm pivoted. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
You go. You start. I've had a ranting moment.
Here's the question. You mean you need me to pivot? That's fine. I will move.
I ranted, and now it's your turn to be like.
Yes, it's fine. I was trying to pick up my teapot, but it's made of scalding fire, so it's not allowed to be picked up. So we're excited about WorldCon. There's a lot of things we're doing. Madam Askew and I have a number of events that we're a part of. We're very blessed to have a very, like 8 to 10 is where we're at. And it's like not a, it's a plump schedule, but not particularly like it's a very, it's a very D cup schedule.
D cup. It's a D cup schedule.
Not a J cup schedule. It's a D cup schedule. It's large. It's in charge. It's not a problem.
It's buxom. So we are going to tell you all the things because look, this is our first time going to WorldCon, and we're both extremely excited. And it's because of many reasons. One, it's a new adventure for us, and that's always exciting. But also, we love authors, and we have so many author friends and acquaintances.
I mean,
I
like authors. You love authors. You have.
I do.
I mean, Madam Askew, if you could have an illicit affair with multiple authors and truly make a mess of the book talk, make a mess of book talk with your illustrious movement and verb through just like plowing through the lesbian author community, really just becoming a terror, you would.
Oh, that's true. No, I can't. I can't rejoin to that at all because from my very youngest days, I've longed for nothing other than to travel through time, breaking the hearts of authors and also inspiring them to write eloquently about what a menace I am and frame me as the villain in many of their books.
I don't even think frame you as a villain. It's like they'd frame you like the ocean. They write about you like they write about a force of nature. They'd be like, I could never control her, and I never would want to. And she came into my life, and she wrecked it, and I grew from it, and then she went away like a manic pixie dream woman. Not a dream girl, a dream woman.
Oh, yes, a dream woman. And thank you, as we are being quite cheeky about it, but thank you very much, Tess. Was so excited to be going.
Yeah, we're really excited. I've got a lot of cool plans. I've got some really cool panels I'm a part of. I am definitely the personality hire for some of them, and that is A-okay with me. My personality is A+.
That's okay. But you know what? We are doing some things with Ty. Both of us have an adventure with Ty.
We don't get to do things with Ty together, importantly. We only get to do them separately.
No, it's true. We don't get to like sandwich Ty on a panel at WorldCon. We're each getting like sort of joint custody of our friend for one panel each. And then we have to send them out into the WorldCon community to also be a menace, which is wonderful.
And if you catch TM Kuda and TM Kuda is not shilling, every day be shilling. Must sling language. Must be selling. Sell.
Push
all
that
day,
book.
All day schlepping. All day schlilling.
So this has obviously got to go on my next business card, clearly. You know, I must put Manic Pixie Dream Femme on my business cards. But I also love this conceit that we can't be together. Too powerful.
And I also think that you could be like a she for other she.
A she for other she.
What is the term called? The fairy term. There's the two fairy groups. What's the fairy groups?
You mean like the Unseelie and Seelie court?
You be the Seelie she for Sheely she. You're the Unseelie's favorite Unseelie.
Yes. Now we've gone off the rails. First of all,
intentional. Yes.
Karen, What a lovely way to spend your honeymoon, to go to WorldCon in Melbourne. I love that you did this, and it's so perfectly geeky. That's gorgeous. And to get to meet Terry Pratchett for the first time, which implies that you met Sir Terry more than once. So I'm going to be jealous as I never got the opportunity, but that's beautiful. Congratulations. The most important question of the night, however, which day will we be the dragon? Is there a costume
It's
schedule?
in my notes. We have a costume schedule. It's already been discussed.
We do?
Wednesday is the rainbow costume.
Whew.
Thursday is the purple pansy. Friday is Dragon Day, because that is when Madame Askew, our one and only most talented seamstress, will be competing for the first time in a long time in the masquerade. Madame Askew has been working diligently on the build book for the dragon costume in her workshop, and is in fact going to share the workbook once it's finished after WorldCon. It will be shared, but as a Patreon exclusive. So if you are a Patreon member,
correct.
You get direct access to Madame Askew's build book for the dragon costume, getting to see all of the thoughts, processes, all of it, all in one place.
Yes. I'm very excited. It's been lovely revisiting the dragon costume and the process of creating it to put together the build book. I am entering the construction judging part of the masquerade, because why not? And I honestly, it's all Ty and the Grand Arbiter's fault that I am entering the masquerade, and I'm excited for it. So there will be reports on that experience, of course, and as many photographs as we can manage to take in the dragon costumes together. The Grand Arbiter is going to have some new additions to his look.
I think we'll have reached the I think it's I think we'll be hitting the climax of this particular costume this time. Last time we did not quite have all the pieces, just because we focused on one rather than the other. Madame Askew's will have some improved construction components, so the architecture is going to be improved slightly, with some new trim, and new headwear for those in the know.
I have been making a chapeau to complete the dragon look for myself. I really felt so scandalously underdressed at Wild West Con. When I looked at myself without a chapeau, I just felt incomplete. The truth is, I love a hat, and I need a hat for each look. And so I've been making a hat in between our other sort of adventures that we've been working on and preparing for. So we're really excited. We're going to bring like 4 big costumes for the 5-day event, and then like relax into a dinosaur moment.
Saturday is going to be our Star Trek costumes, which are underworn, to be honest.
It's true. I love those costumes. They were also very complicated garments to create and required a lot of effort, but they look a lot more understated. So I don't think people realize how much very fiddly construction was involved in those. So I'm very happy to get them out and about. And yes, oh, my sweet baby Tesla, all the luggage. I'm taking so much luggage with me, and also shipping some things in advance to the Grand Arbiter, because it's really, the dragon costume takes almost an entire traveling trunk on its own, to be honest. So I'm very excited about the hat. It is all finished on the frame, but I'm working on the trim right now. And, you know, trim is everything when it comes to chapeaus.
Although you are well on your way with that trim.
I am. So we'll see how that gets on. So yes, we've got our costumes picked out. We have started to think about like things we might want to do outside of our own
Oh, yeah,
programming.
we haven't even looked at the schedule for other people because Madam Askew and I
Right.
also are moderating a number of panels. So we've been sending out emails to our
Yes.
panelists and taking care of a bunch of small honeydews everywhere. Just a
Yes, I'm
never-ending list of honeydews.
It's true, but you know what, Grand Arbiter, this is like a real treat for us to get to moderate some of these panels because we're going to be able to have a conversation with some really remarkable people who are attending
Already
WorldCon.
upset about my panels and who's in my conversation clutch. She's got lust in her heart to like kill me and pretend to be me. I see it in her eyes.
Look, the Grand Arbiter is doing a table talk with Ellen Kushner, and I'm mad about it.
It's a secret.
Yes. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, I like doing it very much, and I'm keen to bring my style of moderation to WorldCon. So, yeah, thank you.
So we have a number of panels. Do we want to go through our panels that we are doing really fast, just to give like a quick rundown?
We could share a little bit of our schedule, although I want to assure everyone there will be a post with days and times.
We'll save it for the post because honestly, if we give you all of it all at once, if many of you won't be there, which is a tragedy onto itself. And we won't be able to stream everything. We've come to the decision that unless we are the primaries of the event and are really only there by ourselves, we're not going to do streaming. It's just a little bit, given our previous experiences dealing with video, we do not wish to put anyone in an uncomfortable situation where they feel obligated. So we are going to, we're not going to send out we're not doing videos for anything other than stuff that is our panels that only have us on them. But it does mean that the two of our top panels are getting a very exciting refresh.
Yes.
We're bringing compliment dueling to WorldCon. So tell all your friends who are going to WorldCon they must attend compliment dueling. We have brand new swag developed in the swag factory. Really the swag dungeon. A swag what's the term for a fancy clothes maker? Couturier. Atelier, yes. It's the swag atelier. We have two new badge ribbons we're excited to share with you. And one is going to be a forever one. We're going to bring this one around a lot. And then one is going to be a special one that will show up sometimes. We have, and we do know next year is Anaheim. We're going to be doing networking to see if that's going to be something that we see if we can do. Next year is very crazy. We have made some crazy decisions for next year. So that's a different conversation, a maddening conversation in which darkness falls upon my bank account, to be honest. A ghastly expression.
But Grand Arbiter, next year I have a one of those like special number birthdays. It's really hard.
That's a secret surprise for later.
WorldCon
and WorldCon only.
Yes.
You should bully all your friends into being at all of our events.
Perfect.
You can use the guidebook app on your phone to find us and bug us, and tell your friends to give us 5 stars and 5 stars for all our events. I don't know if it matters, but I need a perfect score.
But you want it
for me.
Also, thank you very much, Bill. This is very kind, and I really appreciate it. Also, we might be doing something about book chats at WorldCon.
We are doing a panel about book clubs. Is one of the ones that we submitted that was accepted and has some new people that we don't know on it. I'll be moderating. Matt and Askew will be on the panel. It should be a great time.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And oh my gosh, there are going to be so many round number birthdays this year. Dear Karen, and of course, our Sassmaster General and Buttery Goodness are also having a round number birthday next month. Very exciting. No, look, clearly we are making up for the terrible news of the world with good news internally to our community. And we're going to celebrate the stuffing out of the good news. And you know what, Grand Arbiter, I know for both of us that we are deeply excited to like dragging Ty all over the place and being dragged by Ty all over the place and meeting all of our chums there. We're thrilled at the potential that we might actually go to parties. We have considered actually socializing.
I think it's going to be schmoozalizing, importantly. We will be schmoozalizing. If anything happens, it will be schmoozalizing. There will be socializing, but Madam Askew and I have been told by one Gale Carragher that we are out there to shill. That is our job. That is our duty. We must shill. We must shill. Shill until our shills fall off.
So we shall. I cannot show it to you right now because it's like hidden away. But we did make something new and cute to take with us that I'm very excited for. There'll be lots of pictures of it when we're there. And we're also going to be bringing some of this energy and some of these panels, especially the ones that didn't make it into the WorldCon schedule. We're going to bring them with us to TuskCon, where we're going to torment Ty.
It's where we're unloading all of the things that didn't make it the cut to WorldCon. It's just like too good to save, dump it into TuskCon. So if you're like, I need a little convention to go to in November because I'm lonely and sad and the gray darkness of winter approaches and it will destroy me, I will be there. Madam Askew will be there. Ty will be there. Everyone who's anybody is going to be at this convention. So it's
Gail will be there.
Gail will be there. It's going to be a party. So make sure that if you haven't gotten tickets to TuskCon, it's time. It's time to show everyone what it means for a temporal entourage invasion.
Also, yes, actually, I did make a pact with Ty that they could basically channel my extroversion for talking to authors because I want to talk to authors anyway. So it's going to be great. Grand Arbiter,
Ty can use this as like a door stopper to like get in on a conversation that we're already in, using our extroverts to like hold the door open so they can make it.
Or we're like a battering ram, which is like shoved in. We like make a hole into the conversation. Yes. Grand Arbiter, before we get into our super secret special topic for the evening, which is also about WorldCon, everyone. What is something that we haven't discussed that you are particularly looking forward to?
So I am sort of the wave here, right? I'm here to ride the wave. I'm here to protect and shield Madam Askew from hardship and ensure that everything is perfect for you. What I want is more than anything is to see you seated in the bar, sort of being fawned over by multiple authors that you know and love and who are kind of obsessed with you. That's my dream that I'm manifesting right now.
Grand Arbiter, I love that your dream and my dream really align so beautifully for this event. No, I'm really excited. We're going to meet Catherine Lundoff from Queen of Swords Press in person for the first time.
We've never met in person. It'll be so fun.
So good.
We have a lot of cool people that are coming out that are going to be very excited to meet for the first time. I think the big thing for us is this is our first big steampunk convention where we are doing compliment dueling on its own. It is the first time compliment dueling has escaped into one of these larger conventions other than like the Tucson some of the Tucson events, correct?
I've done compliment dueling at Tucson Comic Con and at Phoenix Fan Fusion. So I've taken it to both of those places, and Phoenix Fan Fusion is quite large, but it's a different kind. People know me there, so it's very helpful. But this is sort of the first time for us to unleash it on an unsuspecting convention.
Unprepared convention. Gail Carragher is the person who really pushed us to do this more than anything. So props to GC.
Thank you, madam. I do want to say, by the by, if you ever need extroverts behind which to draft, because you need people to like plow the way, we're available for rent or hire. And we're very easy. If you buy us tea, that's sort of like renting us. If you buy us tea and biscuits, that's sort of hiring us for the evening. We're extremely inexpensive extroverts. And if you compliment us, you can actually get us basically for free.
We're real sluts. Yeah. It's true.
That's true. That's true.
So Gail really pushed us to make this happen. Really said, submit everything, submit all ideas, nothing is off the table. And we really did submit everything. We ended up submitting almost 15 pieces of content. Only a handful were accepted. And we're really excited to like share with you some of the ones that didn't make it, because that means that they might show up in future content. Now, we're not going to get the full descriptions. We might talk about what the panel is going to be like, but the description sort of gives away some of the surprise. So we're just going to be talking about the description, the titles, and we'll talk about them. And I think we'll just get started because life is a never-ending misery, and I've been logged out of my computer for some reason.
Grand Arbiter, shall I pull it up and?
Oh no, I just have to reload. I just have to reload.
Okay.
You know how it is.
All right, good.
You know how it is when things are dumb.
Yes. No, and also, yes, thank heavens they didn't actually accept them all. Although we would have done it, to be honest. But this way, we have enough time that we are getting to do the fun panels and things that we love to do, but also, I hope, have time to go to panels from some of our friends and acquaintances are presenting. I'm really keen.
Idea. Going and experiencing the convention.
No, I'm very eager to attend one thing that Martha Wells is speaking on. Just one. That's my goal. So, and also we do not want to die. That's also true. We must.
Sometimes I wish to die, but not in a real legit sense. So I'm going to start off our things with some of our. I'm going to start off with one that I think is. This one will almost certainly make it to TUSCon. So if you think this is a cool idea, virtues of a noble fandom. The idea for this one is discussing what makes good fandom, what makes bad fandom. How can you tell if you're in a toxic fandom? How to fix a toxic fandom. Those are the kinds of conversations I thought was really exciting. This one that you were really interested in too, right? Because you are really invested in these community building ones.
I really am. And, I'm fairly certain that we can lure Ty onto this panel as well, because we are all really invested, which is such a great word, in making the fanish spaces we inhabit welcoming and kind and supportive, and not leaning into that kind of gatekeeper nonsense. And Karen, the panels at TUSCon generally, I stream all of those. So in terms of our schedule at TUSCon, when that gets sorted many months from now, those will get streamed. The ones at WorldCon, mostly we are not able to stream those. We're only streaming the ones that the Grand Arbiter and I are on by ourselves, which is just 2 of the whole kit. And Ty is into doing the Fanish one. Isn't that's so good? That's so good. Thank you, Ty.
We have one new interactive experience that we're working on. This is one we've been developing a little bit. We've done some test runs here on the chat. This one, I think, the one thing I think we've learned with this one is we really need to invite people with a plan.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it can be open to other people doing it, is the walkaway we got from our tests on this particular panel, but that it really benefits from having some ringers.
Yes.
And I think that that's something we keep in mind as we continue to do it. It's called Sell Me On It, an interactive salesperson contest. And contest is a really strong word. It's really more an experience.
That's correct.
But the idea being you need to sell us in 2 minutes or less why your fandom or piece of media or game is enjoyable and worth doing. From Song by Sapphire to One Piece. Tell us why it matters. Yeah. We think it's a fun idea. It's something we've been workshopping. We'll probably do some more workshopping with it because it's not quite there. It may be something that we ask for folks to be willing to participate in, but I think it's something that people need practice on is the one thing we've learned. Matt might be fun, dead easy because we are monsters built on improv and sorrow, but that's not a thing we can expect the audience to do.
True. No, it might be a fun thing to do as a virtual event here on a Friday night or something. So and also it is it's a bit like that, like Fandom Shark Tank, but also there's we've seen some similar things on Dropout, and there seems to be a little bit of a zeitgeist moment happening right now where we were on the fringe of an idea and they've got, I'd say, a very well-developed idea.
I mean, we have a team that's paid many dollars to do so.
Yeah,
and have a production team. Oh, the dream is to have a production team. That is one of my greatest fantasies, is just production will take care of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, production. So good. So good.
Susan in production, she'll take care of it.
You know what? We're raw and unvarnished, Grand Arbiter.
And unvarnished. Raw and unvarnished.
Ooh, yes. All right. So what else are we plotting?
This one is one that I definitely don't think I'm not sure if it made it to TUSCon this year, but I think it is one that is going to be a sort of a great one if we ever start going to sci-fi conventions more regularly. And that's going to be Star Trek Entering the Strange New World. This is talking about entry points into Star Trek fandom. As Star Trek has grown exponentially, we like to talk about what are the openings to these fandoms, because some of them are so large and gargantuan. Some of them are so large and gargantuan that we really need a way in. And that's what we are trying to share on this is celebrating our own entry points into joining the Federation.
Absolutely. And also, look, we're obsessed with Starfleet and Star Trek. We have costumes for it. So we're very keen on talking about Star Trek. But I have to come back to the Sell Me On It, because this is a really fun idea, turning it into a Sell Me On It verbal query letter edition, and then getting all the authors who want to dump about their books. I love doing that. That would be so fun. That would be a really good time. Yeah, Ty, I love that as a concept. So, I mean, also look, here's the thing. We are extremely extroverted, but all of you know us. You've been with us for a long time. You know that we're harmless extroverts. We're sweet and kind. And so if you come and do improv with us, we're going to be very nurturing about the experience. So it's a good opportunity to practice.
And I know all of you can gush about stuff. It's, can you do it efficiently in 2 minutes is really the caveat, because 2 minutes feels like eternity, is a breath.
Yes, that's true. Also, look, I love the bar fleet. That's great. That's so good. I hope to meet them someday and to enjoy one of their cocktails. That would be lovely. All right, Grand Arbiter. What else have we got?
This is one that I think is got legs, but has not yet been crystallized. And I think it's one that I think Madam is going to work on in her spare time because it's really a Madam panel. We do talk about Swatch Club.
Yes.
Which is about managing and building your own swatch libraries. It's not quite, I think, like it's really close to a full panel, but I understand why they didn't take it.
Yeah, and also it is something that we're working on, and maybe I'll take it to Costume College next year. But
I mean, it's got some legs on it. I think it's got some strength.
The idea is more than just talking about building your own swatch library and your own, cornucopia of fabric bits, but to talk about different kinds of fibers and different usage to them and why and how you would go about collecting your swatches.
Speaking of swatches, I did send you a message from a cosplayer who I like who needs help. So maybe you'll help them with some fabric suggestions.
And also, Captain Azar is right. We do talk about Swatch Club to Tucson Comic Con. So we're going to put it through its paces as a group. It'll be really fun because it will be me, Captain Azar, our dear Mathematica, and the delightful Temperance. And the four of us are sewing monsters. So we're going to have a great time with that. And I'll probably bring my swatch book with me.
Yeah. Don't leave it anywhere.
Oh, no.
Okay. We are nearing the end of this is what I would call the sort of Madam and Grand Arbiter sort of work together on these ones. And then there's the ones the Grand Arbiter went insane and submitted a bunch of weird ones. This is the ones that are going to go, we went totally banana pants. So, Madam, maybe you should read these ones as I'm the mess for these ones.
Oh, where do you want me to start?
Well, if you scroll up to the next orange one, that's the next one that we go for. I started from the bottom and moved my way up.
Okay, great. I'm like, all right. Okay, so this is definitely a Grand Arbiter one.
I wrote like three that were like a mess.
They are, but they're beautiful. And one of the things I love about this one is it was born in that conversation we had with Gail and Piper when they were both sort of like, what do you mean? You've never been to WorldCon. Obviously, you need to go. We were getting it from both sides. And so Grand Arbiter came up with Principles of Magic, a philosophical study of magic systems. This is such a Grand Arbiter panel because it's like, we're going to look at different magic systems and try and divine how these systems sort of represent or give us sort of a sense of the philosophy, the world building, like what does your magic system say about your world, philosophically speaking.
But also, what does it say about the author? Like, there's a lot of things that say so there's a lot of things in Stormlight Archive that remind you that the author is a Mormon. You might not know this, but you may not know this from the author. Like you may know that he's Mormon, but his work has some of the like tropes of Mormon magical philosophy.
Yes. This is Brandon Sanderson, right?
Yes,
so,
yes.
yeah. So it's like a very toothsome panel. And Ty says, Arbiter, might I introduce you to academic track hell? That's for next time we go to WorldCon, Ty.
I chose not to do that.
Yeah. I love that.
I chose not to do.
So one of the other ones this is special. I'm going to skip. Well, I guess I'll do the next one in the list. So this is a Grand Arbiter Madame Askew combo deal.
It's definitely that. It's definitely my sensibilities about things that you care about.
Yes. So we were talking about it and we wanted to create some really interesting costuming panel ideas. but we also have feelings about this is a Captain Mazar, and we have some costuming.
Good at divining.
Yes.
And your expertise in costumes.
Yes, and also our love for wonderful period cinema and shows without having to be constrained to looking like you're coming out of a museum.
I think also part of it for us with this one was this idea of that your approach to a piece should be holistic, and all things should be in service of the message, plot, and story, including costume.
Absolutely. And yes, we are going to be giving this a whirl at Tucson Comic Con. So if this is a panel that sounds interesting to you, we'll try and stream our Tucson Comic Con panels. We're usually able to make that happen. So we're going to give it a whirl. I'm very excited to dive into this again with some of my favorite costuming ladies. And at some point, I hope I get to do it with the Grand Arbiter and like have a really unhinged slideshow presentation that we go after. So be really good.
Well, Askew is really pushing hard to learn and become a master slideshowist.
Yes.
So we are reworking one of our historic panels. One of our more, we actually reworked a panel that is coming back and is going to be at WorldCon, which is going to be live streamed, which is going to have new images and new ideas along with some of the existing slides. We're replacing some of the slides with some new ones. We're merging slides. It's a whole deal. Space, the Final Fashion House, is returning to the stage.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this panel. And Ty, I am going to take you up on your offer to help us have an unhinged slideshow. Ty is a sovereign of unhinged slideshows. So exciting. This is an amazing talk. We've had fun with it in the past. It features one of our favorite scales.
Yes, it's true. I think at some point we'll need to add an index.
We will.
We have a scale, we need an index. We need many metrics. We need metrics. You and I, one of the things that Madame Askew I talked about today when we were not lamenting challenges, because we are still in the please don't tell us the number of days until Madame Askew must get on a plane part of the journey.
No, do not tell me.
And one of the things that we discussed was this reality that Madame Askew and I are both like people who like a measurable value.
That's true. We do. We love a metric. Now, we're willing to bring the Space, the Final Fashion House anywhere. We just love doing this panel. And I think what I'll do, Grand Arbiter, is once we get done with WorldCon and polished, I'll make it available to.
And maybe we'll bring it to, one of the things we've discussed, we might be adding some new things to the.
Yes.
Yeah, YouTube is being difficult. So if you're having trouble with YouTube, please be somewhere else, is my recommendation.
Twitch
works
and
great. Just try Twitch if you can.
Yeah.
We have no
sadly
over the vertical nor the horizontal. We are not outer limits. We are very much in a box.
A box that we cannot escape. No. So, Grand Arbiter, there's one last panel, and this is a very special one.
Yes.
It did not make it.
Did not make it. It's actually very tragic, but I'm also very glad because I don't feel like I'd be able to do it justice in the time limit. This is Magical Girls and the Sapphic Imagination. I have wondered why. I am a big anime person, as people might be aware. I'm a big anime consumer. I love anime. And I love magical girl anime, and I particularly like magical girls who like magical girls.
Yes, and I can't remember. Did we throw that in the hopper for TuskCon? We might have.
We did. It's in the
We
hopper.
did.
Mhm.
Yes. So it may appear at TuskCon, everyone. And I'm really excited about this panel. Now, I'm excited to watch the panel, to witness it unfold. I think that it's such an interesting topic. And of course, I'm very keen on certain aspects of this topic. But I just think it's going to be a really fun panel. And
Utna's
I'm
your
a
girl.
little... I'm sorry, what?
You're an Utna girl. That's who you'd like the most, by the way.
Utna.
Yeah, Utna, revolutionary girl Utna.
She sounds charming. I look forward to meeting her.
She fights the sword that she like pulls out of the bosom of her best friend / best friend.
Oh.
Who is also her fiance because of rules and must defend the honor of her fiance to maintain ownership of the Rose Bride. It's very, very weird. Arguably one of the weirder ones. It's like borderline not a magical girl show, but also is very weird. Also, amazing score. Like, there's like Latin chants that they are custom made for this thing.
Oh.
Are like Latin chants that meet 80s synth.
Oh, so like they unleash that moment in the 90s into revolutionary girl Utena. So we've got Enigma going hardcore. Excellent. All right.
So that's what we've submitted. We have a lot of cool things that we have coming out, and we have a lot of really cool panels that we're excited to really debut here and try out on these spaces. We're always looking to make more content to diversify. Askew and I there must be one novel panel.
Yes, we do tend to make at least one new panel for every convention we attend. And then we have, of course, our standard fare that we like to bring. And it, like, look, we were never going to recommend something like tea dueling at WorldCon because the logistics are madness. But
not unless we had a team that were on site and they were like eager and I trusted them.
Yes. But things like compliment dueling, we love to bring that around. It's one of our favorite events. I'm so keen on our cog match game whenever we can get that in the door at a convention, because I love seeing it live. I will tell you all that we do cog match game at TuskCon, and we also bring Iron Taylor to TuskCon, and it's an event we only do at TuskCon at this point.
Special guest judge for both of those, except Madam Askew will be hosting, and I will be center square as I am visiting special guest. Very special guest judge.
Yes. So I love hosting cog match at TuskCon. We give it a little bit of its own special spin. So these are just panels we love to take around. But we have like a cornucopia, if you will, a treasury of like
a treasury panels. Some of them should reemerge at some point. Some of them are too good to stay in there, so we have to bring them back. There's like a few that I'm like, we haven't done this one in a long time, and Space and Fall Fashion House is one of those panels.
Yeah,
and I think that that's something that one of the things we've decided that is that if we're going to keep doing it, we have to upgrade or change the slideshow every time. We have to add a little bit of something, change it up, talk about more things, change what we're talking about, diversify where we can.
Yeah. And there's a spreadsheet even. It's true. Captain Azar's right. We have a spreadsheet of our panels that we've done over the years. And we go back in and we look and see, are there things that would be really good for this event that we haven't done in a while? We have a dear friend, Paige Gardner, who, if you're into the steampunk costuming space, but even like, you know, she does a lot of big Warhammer costumes and these really incredible fantasy costumes that are all made out of repurposed materials. She works under the moniker Costume Art, and she's very like, you must always bring new things for your audience. It's really important. And I agree, we want to bring new things for all of you. We always want to keep it fresh and interesting, and if we're going to bring out an old favorite, it's because it's interactive, and by its nature it's fresh every time.
Or it's been a really, really long time. For Madame Askew and myself, Tuscon has its own strategies.
It's true, but we're very excited.
Madame Askew and I have a sort of like a goes to the floor.
We love doing the presentation of method of
that's why
organizing our time.
I knew that Harry Potter really jumped the shark when it came to wizards. Sorting hat. Sorting,
no.
Organizing, structuring.
No.
That doesn't sound like whimsy at all. That sounds like classism.
Oh, yeah, it does. Also, thank you everyone who is being willing to like pop around to different platforms tonight, because for whatever reason, YouTube is being a very messy girl and is having some technical difficulties. But Twitch and Facebook are working as intended, so that's nice.
So
I love that.
Good time. So if you have any questions about our WorldCon experience that we're looking to have, or about panels we've done before, or panels you'd like to see, this is your opportunity to ask them.
Yes.
But if you don't, if you don't know, you can always find us at the Temporal Entourage Discord channel, which is our #1 best way to keep in touch with Madame Askew and myself. Second only to second to our
Patreon.
Well, our Patreon is numero uno. #2 is Discord. #3 is just our website. We update the website every time we do events. It's updated, it has new content in it all the time, and it contains all the information. So if you ever need something and want to find us, that's where you find us, girl. That's where you find us.
You know what's really fun news, Grand Arbiter? At long last, the newsletter is going to come back. We finally have a home for our newsletter. We finally have a platform. It has taken us a year to find a home for our newsletter after our previous platform was bought out by a big business that bought it.
Devoured by the beast of capitalism.
Yeah. Just so it would stop being a competitor, actually. So they bought it and then they scrapped it and all of its features, which is very sad for me. But we found a new home. So the first installment of the newsletter in a year is going to be back, and I think that will come out in September. I'd hope to get it done before WorldCon, but to be honest, there just isn't time. I'm just not. Look,
we're not young and beautiful anymore. We're like
49,999 years old. It's really hard to have the energy I had at like 35,000 years old.
I mean, how could we possibly? We're like Molly Grew when she sees the unicorn regularly.
Yeah.
We're like Molly Grew in The Last Unicorn. Why couldn't teams?
To put together a newsletter, but we're going to.
But sometimes we do things for dramatic effect. And Madame Askew is beautiful as well. Everyone at work says Madame Askew looks nothing like her age. She doesn't look a day over 5,000.
Oh, so kind.
It's very kind.
So kind. It's all the tea. No, but truly, we have a lot of means of keeping up with that, with our shenanigans, and we put this stuff in lots of places in hopes that you will see it, because at the end of the day, we love being silly, ridiculous Muppets on the internet. We love doing events and hosting things and presenting panels, but we love it most of all because we get to spend that time with you, and we get to share these spaces with you, and we get to interact with you. That is the magic. It's our sacred compact, and it's so important. And so we want you to know where the things are and when they are and how to get to them.
And you should know that if you just follow us in one place, you probably won't get it, to be honest. You will not get notifications unless you are following us literally everywhere. And it is very dumb and it's very annoying. But Madam Askew and I work really, really hard. And the internet is out here ruining our lives every single day. And I want you to know we are battling. We are fighting. We are fighting. We're all fighting. We're all fighting demons. That's all we do all day long. But we want you to know that we are fighting for you and we're on your team. And we want to see you in our events and joining us for other interactive events. So be present. Be a part of the community. Tell us your stories. Folks want to hear from you in the Discord. They want to hear about what you're working on. They want to hear about the cool things that you're doing. They want to hear about your animals. They really mostly care about cat pictures. That's not me, but that's other people. Whatever.
Pictures. But no, truthfully, the Grand Arbiter's right. If you are reliant on the social medias, as many of us are, to keep up with the happenings, you have to follow in many places. One of the best ways to just know what's going on with us is to be on Discord, and to check in at our website. That said, I do post our monthly calendar on Patreon and then share it out from there. And that's a public post. And then with the return of the newsletter, that is an incredible way to keep up with what we are planning and what's coming down the pike, because we put it all in there and we only send it out once a month. I'm told it's sort of an absurdly long newsletter, but I try and keep it chatty and fun to read. It usually comes in around 2,000 words or something like that, I think.
It's only absurdly long for the people who have to be there emotionally to support you as you write yourself into a hole in the ground over and over. Other people love it and enjoy the length of and breadth of the. It's only me who's truly annoyed. Only me who suffers. Madam Askew, you suffer
newsletter. Very buxom. So Grand Arbiter.
A real J-cup of it.
Then I have one Friday after that before we hit. It is an event I attend every year with the delightful Tucson Steampunk Society and the T-Scouts. We put together our ever-growing steampunk village. It has a cabinet of curiosities, it has a tea parlor, and this year we have a demo area. So it's just growing every year. So I do hope you'll come if you are in the region to Tucson Comic-Con.
I also want to make a special note. None of this is really possible without Captain Azar and her lovely husband.
The professor.
Professor and Captain Azar are without them, the event just doesn't come together.
No,
and they put a huge amount of effort in ensuring that you guys get a really special experience. So if you see them, let them know how much they mean to the community. One of the things that we really struggle with post 2020 is people are more reserved than ever and do not give compliments out. They're very stingy. It's really actually quite rude, and I'm mad about it. As I could write a diatribe about how socially terrible everyone is at giving out compliments these days, and that people are always shocked by compliments and don't know how to take them. It's why we run compliment dueling, honestly, and it's one of the things that I'm very adamant about, where if you have a positive thought in your head, you should share it. There's no reason not to, as long as it's not for your own benefit, right? If it's rude, you should know that it's rude if it's sexist and, sex pesty. If it's a thing that Julian Bashir would do, don't do it. But if you have a nice, compassionate, caring thought about how someone did work or you were impressed by something, don't keep it to yourself. It serves no one. The compliment dies inside you, and you must live with a corpse inside your brain. Not cool.
It's just like in The Clockwork Boys by T. Kingfisher. That poor paladin wandering around with a dead demon in his head. He really should have been giving more compliments, is what the Grand Arbiter is saying, because no one wants that.
It's true.
But no, truthfully, we do have a wonderful time at Tucson Comic Con, and Captain Azar and Professor Azar are the ones who wrangle the space and help bring it all together. It's 3 fantastic days. It's a wonderful size for one of these pop culture conventions, and that is kind of a medium size. And we are like in the booth the whole time, very easy to find. So come and visit with us, and then also, if you're able, put TASCon on your schedule. TASCon is a gem.
We cannot express. It is one of my first conventions historically, and it is it's a perfect temperature for wearing costumes because it is November in Arizona. Yeah. And TASCon is special.
Somewhat regularly in person. All of our conventions are small fandom conventions, our steampunk conventions. All of them are really a nexus for the community, but they also only exist if the community comes out and shows up for them. They're small. They need the community involvement. Volunteering at these events is very like the Dickens, but also you will meet everyone and you will be like pivotal member of the Magic Brigade, essentially. But TASCon is 52. It has been around for a long time. It's been bringing so many incredible authors on the cusp, authors who are like really wonderful industry tier producers. Like, they have those mid-tier books that never hit the New York Times bestseller, but they are the books that people love with a passion. And so it's always a treasure to get to see them. And TASCon has a cap of 500 attendees. So if you come, you will get to meet as many people as you wish to. You can also avoid people if you choose. It's just like the perfect size in that regard. So, and I'm excited because we never got to do TASCon together, Grand Arbiter.
We did it separately. Yeah, no, we did it separately.
You're muted.
Am I muted?
Or I can't hear you. Did I turn my sound off? I did. It's me. I apologize.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, it doesn't look muted. That's concerning.
I don't know even how I turned the sound off.
It's a heart attack right before we go. It is that time, however.
It's true. It's true.
Askew, I'm not timing you, but it is time for the dramatic goodbye.
Look, you cannot contain this goodbye in a timer, Grand Arbiter. You keep trying, and there's no containing it. Every time you try and contain it, it gets longer.
If
That's
I don't
your punishment.
I'm going to immolate. So you're going to do it.
So, my darlings, as we send you out into the world tonight with happy thoughts, and honestly, as we send you out this month, because we will not be back with you until September for Friday Tea, it's very important that you treasure yourselves as we treasure you. Because without you, there is no community. And without you, there's no Friday Tea Times or any of these ridiculous shenanigans that we get up to. You are the magic that fuels our community. So that means, my darlings, you must wash your hands, get your vitamins and minerals, get those vaccines and boosters, and do something kind for yourselves. Go watch a favorite show or read a favorite book, or just put on a tiara to swan about. If they're going to charge us like we're all living at Marie Antoinette's court for eggs, dress for the experience when you go shopping for eggs. My darlings, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being part of our community. And if you have not considered joining our Patreon, please do so. Patreon financially makes it possible for us to do all of these things. And it's the beginning of the month, which means that is the time when, if anything has changed about your payment or your login, get shooken out. And so if you are wondering why you can't
being this cute isn't free as much as I'd like it to be.
Yeah, it's true.
But I want to tell you that you guys are really important and special. We do want to hear more from you. And for the rest of the month, Twitch or some other platform, and check them out. Check somebody out who you've never checked out before, particularly someone that has maybe they don't have any viewers right now. Maybe they just want to see one person in their chat talking them up, because that's all we need sometimes is just one person. So if you're like, I don't know what to do with this hour, spend some time with another streamer who's doing something cool. If you have any interest in magic streamers, because I am getting to know them all right now, let me know. I will connect you with some cute, nice people. If anyone
Grand Arbiter. Oh, please go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, no. We're just going to out-nice each other now. You finish your thought, and then I'll add my thought, Grand Arbiter.
One thing to note is that I am looking into doing some magic content, like more specifically interviews with some other creators and talking about magic theory and deck construction and yada, yada, yada. And I might do some just general game theory stuff, because Madame Askew, as she's described, when I touch games, I osmose the information and then can strategize like I'm a 10th level intellect. So it's something that we've been discussing. Again, the best way to motivate me to do stuff is to bother me a lot on our Discord. If you bug us enough, we do stuff. If you're like, you should take a note. You should take a note that one of our big super fans, one of our best fans, the Scone Mistress, is constantly bugging us, and we love it. We love it. It's be annoying. Be very annoying. Let me know what you want by being very annoying. It's the best.
We love it.
What you're doing and what's going wrong. And I play Commander mostly. I play mostly Commander. For those who are curious, it's magic is a very many tentacle beast.
And also the Grand Arbiter says, be annoying. And he says that in our signature teasing way, because we are never annoyed by you reaching out to us. We love it. So Grand Arbiter, my challenge for you is if you will help me put together a little list of some people we think would be fun for folks to watch whilst we are on hiatus. I'll post that, make it available on Patreon. So as a little, we'll miss you, and we hope you have a fun time with some of our chums.
Excellent. We love that, Scone Mistress. We'll talk about what we're doing and what we're doing. You'll see us talking. If you're looking for like hot updates while we're at WorldCon, the best way will probably be Blue Sky to follow us along, because we won't have time for full posts, but we might do some small little posts and pictures and things like that. So please check us out on Blue Sky as well. Madame Askew and Grand Arbiter.
Yes.
Very easy.
And if I can pin the Grand Arbiter down, we'll do some short video check-ins. All right, my darlings. This was wonderful. Grand Arbiter, do you want to send us out into the world with your signature closing?
It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
Everyone, good night. Thank you.